What if everything you thought you knew about time was wrong? Imagine waking up one day and discovering that the very structure of our days, weeks, and months has been altered, intentionally or unintentionally, moving us away from an older, perhaps more natural rhythm. This is not just a theoretical exercise. There is evidence to suggest that our current calendar may not reflect the original layout followed by our ancestors. An ancient sacred text dated between 1700 and 1800 contains a surprising detail. It presents a calendar in which March is the first month of the year and Sunday is the first day of the week. This text reflected the conception of time at the time. Then at some point in history, a radical change occurred. But why? And what does this mean for the way we live today? The calendar given in this text shows a structure that appears unfamiliar but strangely logical. The first month is March, marking the beginning of the new year. This coincides with the natural renewal of spring, when life is reborn on Earth after the winter torpor. Then there is the structure of the week. Sunday as the first day, followed by Monday, culminating with Saturday as the seventh day, the true Sabbath. This discovery leads to a cascade of questions. If March was the first month, how did January and February take that place? If Sunday was considered the first day of the week, why is Monday now seen as the beginning of the work week? The answers are hidden in the layers of history, buried under political and religious changes that have altered not only the way we mark time, but perhaps also our connection to it. Like many who stumble upon such anomalies, curiosity took over. There was an eerie feeling that something fundamental had been changed, something so ingrained in human life that it was no longer questioned. These were not just historical facts, but a shift in the very rhythm that drives our existence. Let us consider the holidays. Christmas is often described as a reworking of older traditions. But if the year began in March, would December 25th still have the same alignment with the winter solstice? Could our celebrations and rituals be out of sync with their original cosmic meaning? The implications go far beyond simply shifting dates. We touch on how humanity observed the natural order of the universe and how we might have lost that alignment over time. This change in the perception of time is not an isolated phenomenon. In all cultures and civilizations, calendars have been modified, sometimes for practical reasons, but often for political or religious reasons. One of the most significant changes was imposed by the Emperor Constantine, who established Sunday as the main day of worship, aligning it with the sun's day, a move that helped unify Christianity with the still widespread pagan traditions. But was this realignment an innocent adaptation or a deliberate departure from an older, more authentic structure? Going even deeper, the seven-day week has long been associated with celestial bodies. Each day corresponds to a planet, and this system, deeply rooted in astrology, was once thought to influence human life. If our week has been misaligned in history, does that mean our connection to these cosmic forces has been severed? Could the misalignment of time itself interfere with the natural flow of energies that once guided civilizations? The sacred text suggests more than just a change in names and numbers. It represents a different worldview in which time was measured in a way that perhaps kept people more in tune with nature. If 13 months once existed, what happened to the missing one? Some ancient cultures recognized a cycle of 13 moons, in which each month corresponded to a complete lunar cycle. Could the decision to consolidate time into 12 months have been another change designed to distance us from a more organic method of counting time? It is easy to dismiss these changes as bureaucratic necessities, decisions made by rulers and priests to keep society running. But what if these shifts had deeper consequences? What if the way we perceive time today is not only different from the past, but deliberately out of sync with a more harmonious system? This awareness challenges the way we live our lives. If we are misaligned with natural cycles, does this affect our well-being, our health, our sense of purpose? Are we waking up and sleeping at the wrong times? Are our holidays, traditions, and rituals arbitrarily placed on a calendar that no longer reflects the rhythms of the universe? Some might argue that the past is not relevant. What matters is how we live today. But there is a growing awareness that ancient civilizations may have possessed knowledge that we have lost. This sacred text offers just a glimpse of a different way of measuring time, one that may have kept people more in tune with the world around them. To delve deeper into this quest, we must ask difficult questions. Who decided to change time? What motivations lay behind these decisions? And is it possible to recover a more authentic relationship with time? Perhaps the real question is not whether the calendar can be changed back, but whether we can rediscover the wisdom hidden in these ancient structures. By questioning what we take for granted, we open the door to new possibilities, or perhaps very ancient possibilities. If you found this exploration inspiring, please subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and watch other videos exploring hidden stories, lost knowledge, and the mysteries of time itself. With that said, thank you and see you next time.